Chapter 64. Adam and Eve partake of the first earthly food. Then God looked at Adam and at his strength of mind, at his endurance of hunger and thirst, and of the heat. He changed the 2 fig trees into 2 figs, as they were at first, and then said to Adam and to Eve, "Each of you may take 1 fig." And they took them, as the Lord commanded them. And he said to them, "You must now go into the cave and eat the figs, and satisfy your hunger, or else you will die." So as God commanded them, they went into the cave about sunset. And Adam and Eve stood up and prayed before the setting sun. Then they sat down to eat the figs, but they knew not how to eat them, for they were not accustomed to eat earthly food. They were afraid that if they ate, their stomach would be burdened and their flesh thickened, and their hearts would take to liking earthly food. But while they were thus seated, God, out of pity for them, sent them his angel, so they wouldn't perish of hunger and thirst. And the angel said to Adam and Eve, "God says to you that you do not have the strength that would be required to fast until death. Eat, therefore, and strengthen your bodies. For you are now animal flesh, and cannot subsist without food and drink." Then Adam and Eve took the figs and began to eat of them. But God had put into them a mixture of savory bread and blood. Then the angel went from Adam and Eve, who ate of the figs until they had satisfied their hunger. Then they put aside what was left, but by the power of God, the figs became whole again, because God blessed them. After this Adam and Eve got up, and prayed with a joyful heart and renewed strength, and praised and rejoiced abundantly the whole of that night. And this was the end of the 83rd day.